The courtroom was supposed to be quiet. But what happened when YNW Melly's family came face to face with Bortlen turned it into pure chaos. Witnesses say the tension had been building for weeks, but nobody expected it to boil over like this. From the moment Bortlen walked in, all eyes locked on him, and you could feel the rage radiating from Melly's relatives. Fans thought they'd seen drama before, but this was next level. According to insiders, the family didn't hold back. Voices were raised, accusations flew, and the judge's gavel barely kept order. One person inside the courtroom whispered, "It felt less like a trial and more like a reality show meltdown." The family was furious, and Bortlen looked cornered. And it didn't stop there. Social media erupted as fragments of the confrontation leaked online. Blurry footage, shaky phone recordings, and tweets from courtroom witnesses painted a picture of absolute chaos. Fans are shocked, the industry is buzzing, and the entire case has just taken a turn that nobody saw coming. What exactly did Melly's family scream across that courtroom? Why is Bortlen suddenly in the hot seat? And how will this explosive clash change everything moving forward? Stay tuned, because the story only gets crazier from here. The courtroom was tense from the jump. The moment YNW Bortlen stepped through the doors, heads turned like a spotlight had just cut through the silence. Dressed in his suit, trying to keep calm, Bortlen barely made it past the first row before Melly's family locked eyes on him. That's when everything shifted. Insiders say Melly's mother was the first to react. She leaned forward, her voice low but sharp. "You did this. You know what you did." The words cut like a knife. And even though the judge hadn't taken the bench yet, the tension skyrocketed. Fans who managed to sneak audio from the courtroom swear you can hear someone whisper in the background, "This is about to blow up." And blow up it did. As soon as Bortlen sat down, Melly's sister stood up, tears in her eyes, pointing straight at him. "You betrayed him. Don't act like you didn't." Gasps filled the room. The bailiffs stepped closer. And right then, the quiet trial setting morphed into a reality TV episode playing out in real life. One witness claimed the shouting got so loud. The court stenographer stopped typing for a moment, just frozen at the spectacle. "It was surreal," the witness said. "They were yelling like the cameras were rolling, like the whole world was watching." And in a way, it was. Within minutes, Twitter lit up with blurry photos taken outside the courtroom. Captions screamed, "Melly's family snapping on Bortlen in front of everybody." Fans couldn't believe it. Theories ran wild. Some claimed this was years of bottled-up rage finally spilling out. Others said the family had just learned something new, something that hadn't been made public yet. That's when the rumors started to fly. An inside source claimed Melly's aunt accused Bortlen of lying under oath in a previous hearing. She allegedly yelled across the courtroom, "You sat up there and lied. You're trying to save yourself while my baby rots in here." The judge's gavel pounded, demanding order, but the shouts drowned him out. Fans online were divided. Some sided with the family, arguing that Bortlen had turned his back on Melly when things got messy. Others fired back, insisting he was just trying to save himself in a case that had already spun out of control. The arguments weren't just in the courtroom, they spilled onto TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube live chats in real time. But the most shocking moment came when a family member allegedly lunged forward, restrained only by court officers. According to witnesses, she screamed, "We know the truth. We know what really happened that night." The outburst sent shockwaves across the courtroom. Bortlen didn't respond, but his face reportedly went pale, his hands tightening into fists under the table. That single outcry was enough to change the energy completely. Suddenly, it wasn't just about legal proceedings, it was personal. Deeply personal. Then came the betrayal that set fans ablaze. Right after the courtroom clash, a supposed friend of Melly's family went live on Instagram, claiming they've been holding this in. They know something about Bortlen that y'all don't. Today was just the tip of the CF. Was just the tip of the iceberg. He didn't elaborate further, but the comment section went crazy. What did the family know? Why choose now to explode? Meanwhile, bloggers and rap news channels ate it up. Say Cheese TV posted Melly's family SPAZ on Bortlen in court, accusations fly. Chaos breaks out. The video racked up thousands of comments in minutes. Fans tagged each other, dropping theories about loyalty, betrayal, and secrets that could flip the entire case upside down. The whispers inside the courtroom only added to the storm. One spectator tweeted, "The judge had to threaten contempt to calm them down." That's how heated it got. Another said, "You could see it on Bortlen's face." He wanted to respond, but his lawyer told him to keep quiet, and that silence might have made things worse. Because as Bortlen sat there, lips pressed tight, the family interpreted it as guilt. One cousin shouted, "Say something then." Say you didn't. But he didn't. Not a word by the end of the day. The internet was split into camps. Team Melly supporters flooded timelines with #FreeMelly and snake emojis aimed at Bortlen. Others insisted the family was lashing out blindly, letting emotions cloud the facts. But one thing was certain, the drama had taken center stage, overshadowing the actual proceedings. And then, the cliffhanger moment. Just as court was about to adjourn, Melly's mother allegedly stood up one last time, pointing directly at Bortlen. "The truth's gonna come out. And when it does, everybody will know what you really did." The courtroom fell silent. The judge slammed his gavel, demanding order, but it was too late. The moment had already burned itself into history and into the internet. What truth was she talking about? What secret did the family believe they were holding over Bortlen's head? The answers for now remain hidden. But the fuse has been lit, and the explosion is only beginning. The moment Melly's mother pointed at Bortlen and said, "The truth's gonna come out," the internet went nuclear. Fans didn't leave the courtroom. They carried the drama into every corner of social media. Hashtags like #MeLLYS, MomSnaps, and #BortlenExposed started trending within minutes, with clips, tweets, and blurry photos circulating like wildfire. By that evening, it wasn't just fans speculating. Other rappers, bloggers, and even old friends of the YNW crew started chiming in. One Florida rapper tweeted, "Y'all act like mama don't know. Trust me, she knows." That cryptic post ignited thousands of replies, with people demanding he spill what she supposedly knew. Then came the first leak. A blog posted screenshots of alleged text messages from someone close to the case. The texts read, "Bortlen said one thing in private and another thing on the stand." The family caught it. That's why they snapped. Another line in the messages made jaws drop. He is trying to distance himself by putting it all on Melly. Fans were furious. "So Bortlen is throwing Melly under the bus now," one commenter wrote. Others rushed to defend him, arguing that the family was twisting things in their grief. But the narrative was already set. Bortlen was suddenly the villain in the court of public opinion. Meanwhile, the family feud deepened. Melly's cousin went live, saying, "We've been quiet for too long." Bortlen knows what really happened that night. He knows, and he's been lying to protect himself. Her voice cracked as she fought tears, her anger spilling out raw. The live was clipped and reposted everywhere, with fans declaring it the realest testimony of the entire case. But not everyone in the family was on the same page. An uncle tried to cool things down, posting, "Court is court. Let the lawyers talk. Stop letting emotions take over." His attempt at peace only added fuel to the fire. Fans accused him of protecting Bortlen, or even worse, switching sides. The drama spilled offline too. Outside the courthouse, Melly's supporters clashed with Bortlen's small circle of defenders. Shouts of "Free Melly" were met with Bortlen innocent before deputies broke it up. The footage hit TikTok instantly, racking up millions of views with captions like "The streets are divided." And then another betrayal surfaced. A former friend of both Melly and Bortlen spoke anonymously to a gossip site. Dropping this bombshell, Bortlen's been playing both sides. He's telling the court one thing, but behind closed doors, he's hinting at stuff that makes Melly look guilty. The family caught wind, and that's why they went off. Fans lost it. Snitch energy. One user tweeted. Others tried to rationalize it. What else is he supposed to do? Save himself or go down to... The debate spiraled endlessly, but things hit a boiling point when Say Cheese TV posted an exclusive clip, allegedly from inside the courthouse hallway. The video shows Melly's sister storming toward Bortlen as bailiffs held her back. Her voice is muffled, but you can hear her shout, "You ain't no brother to us. You are dead to this family." The hallway erupts with chaos before the clip cuts. Fans declared it the most explosive moment yet. If Melly's own sister calls him out like that, then it's over for Bortlen, one TikToker said in a viral reaction. Meanwhile, Bortlen remains silent, his lawyers advising him not to speak. But that silence only fueled speculation. Screenshots of his old posts resurfaced, with fans picking apart every caption, every emoji, every lyric reference. They twisted his words into hidden messages, convinced he'd been hinting at betrayal all along. Then came the rumor that shook the fan base. A blogger claimed to have seen sealed documents suggesting Bortlen had been offered a deal, reduced charges in exchange for testimony. The blogger teased, "It's all there in black and white. If he takes that stand again, Melly's done, whether true or not." The story spread like wildfire, convincing fans that Bortlen was preparing to flip. The reaction was savage. Snake emojis flooded his social media pages. Memes painted him as the Judas of the YNW crew. Even other rappers dropped subliminal bars and freestyles, hinting at friends who switch when the lights come on. And yet, the drama didn't stop there. Late that night, a shaky live stream appeared from someone claiming to be a court insider. They swore Melly's mom had been tipped off about a secret meeting between Bortlen and prosecutors. That's why she snapped, the insider said. She found out right before court, and she couldn't hold it in. Fans immediately believed it. The narrative shifted from family lashing out to family exposing the truth. Melly's mom became a trending topic, praised as a woman fighting for her son in a system designed to break him. But just as quickly, another twist flipped the story again. A rival blogger claimed the family was exaggerating, using courtroom theatrics to sway public opinion. He posted, "They don't got receipts, just emotions. Don't get it twisted." The back and forth turned the internet into a battleground. Was Bortlen really betraying Melly, or was the family weaponizing drama to protect their own? By the end of the week, one thing was clear. The case itself had become secondary. The real show was the family versus Bortlen war, and every new leak. Every new outburst only made the story bigger, and then the cliffhanger. As the next court date approached, an anonymous account posted a cryptic message, "Next time, Bortlen won't just face the family's words. He'll face their evidence." Fans froze. Evidence? What evidence? Did the family have something hidden all along? Or was it another bluff in a case already drowning in drama? The only certainty was that the next courtroom clash was destined to be even messier than the last. The cryptic message. Next time, Bortlen won't just face the family's words. He'll face their evidence spread across social media like wildfire. Fans couldn't stop speculating. Did Melly's family really have receipts? Or were they bluffing to scare Bortlen into silence? The courthouse was packed tighter than ever when the next hearing began. Cameras couldn't roll, but phones buzzed with updates from anyone lucky enough to grab a seat. The energy was electric. Everyone knew something was about to explode when Bortlen walked in. He tried to keep his cool, but the whispers were deafening. That's the snake. He's about to get exposed. He sat at the defense table, eyes fixed forward, but his jaw was tight, fists clenched beneath the wood, and then it happened. Melly's sister stood up before the judge even entered, clutching a manila envelope. "We got proof," she shouted. "He lied, and we can show it." The bailiffs rushed to calm her, but the damage was done. Gasps echoed across the room. Insiders claimed the envelope contained text messages allegedly between Bortlen and prosecutors. Screenshots flashed across gossip blogs within hours, showing blurred-out names but crystal-clear words. "If I testify, I want guarantees. I can't go down for this." The internet imploded. Fans cried betrayal, accusing Bortlen of flipping on Melly to save himself. Snake emojis flooded his socials. TikTok edits popped up with captions like "Some brothers are chosen." Others sell you out. But here's where it got messy. Bortlen's lawyer shot back immediately, claiming the evidence was fabricated. "This is nothing but a stunt to distract from the facts," he told reporters outside. "Don't let theatrics fool you." Still, the family doubled down. Melly's mom spoke to the press, tears in her eyes, saying, "I know my son. I know his heart. And I know when somebody close is lying to protect themselves." Bortlen knows the truth, and it's eating him alive. Her words ignited fans once again, with hashtags like #MamaMellyKnows trending for days. Then came the betrayal that shook everything. A former friend of both Melly and Bortlen went live, claiming the texts were real, but only part of the story. "Y'all ain't seen the full conversation." He wasn't just protecting himself. He was pointing fingers. He named names. The live cut abruptly, but not before thousands clipped it and sent it viral. Speculation turned savage. Who did Bortlen name? Was it Melly? Another member of the YNW crew? Or someone outside the circle entirely? Theories flooded Reddit and Twitter threads, each darker than the last. Meanwhile, tensions inside the courtroom boiled over. According to witnesses, Melly's aunt screamed at Bortlen mid-hearing, "You'll regret this. Karma. Don't miss it." The judge threatened contempt charges, but the words hung heavy in the air. And then the twist nobody saw coming. A gossip page dropped a blurry video allegedly showing Bortlen leaving the courthouse under heavy security. As he stepped into a car, someone in the crowd shouted, "Snitch." He turned, visibly furious, and shouted back, "Y'all don't know nothing." The clip spread instantly, further dividing fans. Outside, supporters clashed again. Free Melly chants battled with shouts of "Bortlen innocent." Deputies broke it up before fists flew, but not before cell phone cameras captured the chaos. Back online, bloggers poured gasoline on the fire. One site claimed prosecutors did have a deal on the table for Bortlen, but it wasn't clear if he signed it. Another site claimed the family's evidence wasn't admissible in court. The contradictions only deepened the mystery. And then came the emotional collapse. Melly's sister posted a video late at night, her voice trembling. "We can't take this anymore." Watching him sit there, acting like he don't know while my brother's life is on the line. "It's breaking us apart." Her words cut deep, painting a picture of a family torn apart not just by a trial, but by betrayal. But the final blow was still to come. As the hearing wrapped, a sealed motion was filed by prosecutors. Nobody knew what it contained, but an anonymous legal blogger claimed it involved new testimony. The blogger teased, if this motion gets unsealed, the entire case shifts. And Bortlen's role won't be the same. Fans froze. New testimony. From who? Was it Bortlen preparing to speak out officially? Or was it someone else stepping forward to flip the script? The internet exploded again. TikTok edits blasted ominous music over screenshots of the rumor. Twitter timelines flooded with predictions. YouTube channels went live with breaking news streams, and just when fans thought it couldn't get crazier, a cryptic post appeared on Melly's official account. The truth coming soon. Y'all not ready? The post vanished in under an hour. But screenshots locked it into history. The Courtroom saga had officially left everyone stunned. Bortlen's silence, the family's fury, the leaks. The betrayal's all roads now pointed to one terrifying possibility. The next court date could blow the entire case wide open. Because if the rumors of new testimony were true, it wouldn't just be Melly on trial anymore. It would be everyone. What we just witnessed wasn't just a courtroom hearing. It was a full-blown explosion of emotion, betrayal, and shocking accusations that have left the entire hip-hop world reeling. Melly's family went off on Bortlen like never before, shouting words that can't be unsaid and dropping claims that hint at hidden evidence. And while the lawyers scrambled to keep things under control, the truth is out in the open. The family doesn't trust Bortlen, and the streets don't either. But here's the chilling part. We still don't know what's real and what's rumor. Were those leaked texts legit, or just another stunt to sway public opinion? Did prosecutors really offer Bortlen a deal? And what about that sealed motion? Is it the beginning of the end, or the start of something even bigger? This case has gone beyond facts and testimony. It's become a battle of loyalty, survival, and the brutal reality of what happens when family, fame, and the law collide. And make no mistake, the next court date could change everything forever. Now it's your turn. Do you believe Bortlen betrayed Melly? Was Melly's family right to snap in court? Or is this all just courtroom drama with no real receipts? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're reading every single one. And don't just watch. Stay locked in. Hit that like button so this story keeps spreading. Smash subscribe and turn on notifications because the next leak, the next courtroom eruption, the next jaw-dropping revelation could drop at any moment. Don't risk being late. Stay ahead of the story. Like, comment, subscribe, because when the truth finally comes out, you'll want to say you were here first. You'll want to say you were here first.